Today is our design process, and this is the first step of creating any collection.
Hello! Hi, beautiful, how are you?
We usually begin things with a collection name. For Nancy's collection, we already knew that we wanted it to be Journey, and she agreed. She loved this collection name because it encompasses every woman's journey. And that could be if you are on your journey to lose weight, to gain muscle, to build your strength. There's so much that goes on to a journey, and the cool thing is that a journey is everlasting. Your journey is never over. It's a continuous path. Now that we have our theme for the collection, the next step into creating the collection is to sit down with our fashion design team and we go over inspiration and mood boards.
Hi guys! Hi!
Nancy's here!
Hi, Nancy!
So nice to meet you.
This is Beverly, this is our lead designer, and then this is Ashka, she's one of our fashion designers.
Hi, my name is Beverly and I'm the lead designer here at Buff Bunny Collection. First we take all of our inspiration and put together a mood board to make sure that we're all cohesive on the same point of view, the same aesthetic, the same vibe.
Why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself and what your personal aesthetic is like?
Okay, well, usually I'm at the gym, so my style, I wrote down on my little notebook.
Ooh,
Girl power. I literally wrote one right here. I was like, my style, it's like sports bra, jacket, leggings, like sneakers. That's my vibe because I love to show off like the Buff Bunny sports bras. So I'm like, okay, I need to wear a zip up jacket because that's a vibe, you know? Like, gotta show it off. I love like long sleeves in general because my arms are my insecurities. So love to have like a long sleeve at the gym.
From there, we filter off into design categories. So if we have a legging set, we want to make sure that we have a matching bra or a matching jacket. We want to make sure that we're using fabrics that Nancy likes and that also work with the same design story that we're telling.
I love the straps. I love the design of it and everything. It's super
Did you like the stretchiness of it, with more the design, or like everything as a whole?
Everything as a whole. I love that like it was a supportive bra, so it was like lifted, you know, but it also had a really cute back as well, which I love that.
When I first met Nancy and I heard her ideas, I was so impressed by it. I really love her aesthetic. It's super 90s and like, you know, I'm a 90s baby, so like growing up and like all these memories coming back to me. This collection is super personal as well. I feel like I'm a part of it.
What are your favorite TV shows? Like, what do you like to reference?
Friends and like I don't know. I love the style like of Friends. Like Chandler always wore like oversized like tees with like cute, and then like Monica would wear like cute mom jeans and like cute little like.
And they wore white shirts at that time.
Yes. And so I love that style.
Nancy really loves a 90s vibe. She's really into color blocking, laser cut. Thankfully, a lot of the fabrics that we're already using, she's in love with, so we have a lot to work with. I'm really stoked about the color palette that we have to work with. That's really bright and energetic, also very wearable.
So we're gonna pick out a couple fabrics. This is our fabric library. This is a lot of the ones that we use and ones that we really like, but we can pull out a few different ones and you can feel them and see what you like.
It's actually so pretty.
Yeah, the colors are a lot. Oh, that color's nice. A lot of these colors are like you, but
You can also go through the color book and choose some colors.
ooh,
Oh my gosh,
yeah. People love colors. Okay, we
Oh,
love
we
that.
Once we have the theme name, once we have the inspiration, now it's the fun part. Now we get to build a color palette. And building a color palette, you know, everything has to flow together. You have to have, you know, your colors that will sell very well, which is usually for us our darker tone, jewel tone colors. And now we want to put pops of fun, because not everyone is going to be going for the neutral. Some people love the pops and vibrant colors.
We can choose complementary colors for the tops, like your tonal looks, which I think is what Ashka was trying to say. So like we could do this for the legging and this for the top, you know?
Yes, I love that so much.
Yeah. Nancy's color palette really reminded me of kind of a 90s Tommy Hilfiger aesthetic. She really likes tie-dye and acid wash. So we had to do some thinking about how that would work in with the Buff Bunny point of view as well.
Buff Bunny's aesthetic is very like subtle and like classy and cool, versus Nancy's collection is very like a throwback.
A few options that we considered were like an agate or a variation of a marble print that resembles tie-dye when done in different colors. I like the idea because the tie-dye that she showed us kind of looks like acid wash. It's like black, you know.
Gray, white.
Yeah.
Picking colors that are also going to flow together throughout the whole collection is important because if someone buys a top, we want them to have a variety of bottoms for that top to pair with.
I think we're gonna use some of our like our core colors. That way it'll match. Like if they order from this, they can also match it to other pieces that they have in the past too.
True.
I think that's what we're trying to do with our grays. That way people aren't like, which gray is this? Which is that?
Oh, that's really smart.
Now that we have a theme name, now that we have inspiration, and now we have a color palette and a print to work with, now it's just fun. Now we get to sketch and draw and play and create pieces that are not only, you know, fashionable and cute and the colors are amazing and they flow together, but we want to create pieces that are durable and functional.
So a big part of any collection is obviously the visuals, the designs and the sketches. I spearheaded like the illustrator sketches and basically all the visuals that we need to present to Nancy for this meeting. We have like a lot of options for her to choose from, and we cannot wait to see what she likes and what she doesn't like, because then we will know like whether we are going in the right direction.
One thing we did a little bit differently this time is we used a curvier shaped sketching template whenever we were drawing out Nancy's designs. We wanted to really present something to her that would reflect that she's looking at herself as opposed to someone else. And this is something that's never used in the industry. It's always a stick thin model for sketching.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Welcome to your design presentation. Your very first one, the first journey presentation. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, wait, this is like legit.
Oh my god.
When I first saw the designs, I noticed that they were plus size and I wanted to cry. I started tearing up just a little bit because it was so amazing to see like me. Like I felt like that was literally my body type and to feel like seen. Oh my gosh, wait. Hold on, let me get closer. Wait, can I go up? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on this one to kind of do something that was original, that's not out there yet. So it has like a curvy sort of silhouette while also, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity here for different color combinations.
This is where we choose certain fabrics for the designs, and we choose notions, where to place the pockets, where to place the zippers, where you're gonna be placing buttons. Do we want a silicone branding? Do we want a reflective branding? Do we want an embroidery? Do we want a metal logo, a coin, a bar? Like there's so much that goes into it. And personally, I think this is what is most fun because you can create and build and make anything. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Nancy, when you see the samples, like you're gonna like be amazed.
I'm so ready. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So the next step in creating a collection is what we call creating the vibe. Now, this can be really fun because this is the first time that you're gonna see the full collection rendered out, which means all the sketches are now fully color coded in. So you can see all of your purple pieces, your blue pieces, your pink pieces, and you wanna make sure that every top has a matching bottom. Every flowy top is gonna go with all of the bottoms. And making sure that the stylist and the production team is gonna have everything they need to market the items.
We have a few pattern options for Nancy to look over today. She's really interested in tie-dye, so we have a marble pattern / agate pattern that we think will resemble tie-dye in the colorations that she's chosen, but also be a little bit more elevated. Secondly, we have a terrazzo pattern that executes beautifully in this palette that's very quirky and fun, and also very now, but also lends itself to like a natural, nature-inspired element as well.
Once everything is set in stone, now we get to name the pieces. And this is where it's fun. You know, we get to add parts of the theme.
The inspiration behind the names of the pieces have to do with my life or my culture. I'm from the Rio Grande Valley, so we named one of my favorite colors, we named it Rio Blue for that, and La Reina in inspiration of, Selena. So it's also about my journey, and there are some pieces that we named after that, like the Journey set, sports bra and leggings, of course, but then there's also like Crossroads, which is like, you're at a crossroads in life.
Nancy loves tahini. It's one of her favorite things to add on her food, so tahini tank.
I love some cucumber with tahini. I love some fruit with tahini and chamoy, so had to like throw that in there.
So your collection's name is Journey, right? Mm-hmm. When you think of journey, what are things that you think of? Like, not thinking of exactly your journey or maybe your journey, but maybe like pathway.
Mm-hmm.
Compass.
Vibe. That's a vibe.
That's a vibe.
That's a vibe.
Tula is cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
I like Tula an option.
I think Tula for sure. Our Tula pink. Oh no, that's for your grandpa. So maybe our Tula blue. Ooh,
Tula teal.
Tula
Is this teal?
Yeah.
That is teal, right?
Tula teal is cute.
Tula teal.
It's Tula teal.
Yes, I like that.
That's
Way
Tula,
cute.
short for Tulan Single, which is going to be
Tula
so
single.
cool.
Yeah, so then behind the design will be like, hey, it's
So cool to
actually
say that.
short for Tula single.
Yeah.
We get to have a little bit more fun with naming the pieces, but also be careful. That's usually where I come into place. I'm also like the PR. We just want to make sure that everything is tasteful and classy and still adding those little pops of fun.
I really do believe that every woman is on a different journey, and so with that I want to be inclusive throughout the whole collection and really just like have a piece for every body type, every woman, and just have everybody feel included and happy and confident in these pieces.